Did you have a knife?
No, absolutely.
Okay.
I had one earlier that I used to cut, but right at the beginning. I don't even know what I did with it.
But you had one with you today, right?
I think it's in my car.
Okay.
Yeah. Wanted to talk to me about the phone, if I found the phone, and what did those guys say, and I said, they probably did, they don't wanna give it up, they attacked me, and that's it. And then I said, let's go, I don't wanna be here. I don't know why they took my small girl away, I don't know why one of them wanted to pull my pants down, I don't know why they were being so mean. I just don't know why they're scaring people on the river. I mean, it's a family-oriented river. I was fearing for my life.
Is this you?
Yes.
Okay.
It is at this moment we reveal that footage of the stabbing was caught on camera. This vital piece of evidence blows the case wide open, shining light on the truths behind what took place.
Somebody slumped on the river, bro. How you slump? How the hell you slump on the river? Hey, you slump on the river? Well, I was on there. Oh, grown man trying to ask little girls. What the hell? What the hell? He's a rapper. Whoa. Yeah, that's fact. What is he on? Whoa. Hey, bro. You know what? Oh, God. We up. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? What? Get away from us. What? What's going on with y'all homie? He's on camera. Tripping. He's on 4K. Yo, them new iPhone got that good quality. What did you say? Yeah, what the hell? Who is this? Yes. Further culture. Who is that? Who is that?
Nick is approached by a separate group uninvolved in the original altercation. Having witnessed the events unfolding, she and others from her group also tell Nick to leave the area.
Who the hell is this?
Go, it doesn't matter.
He thought he was looking for a little girl.
You're looking for a little girl.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
Weirded us out. I didn't even have that part on camera. That's
Some young ass kid.
what the hell is this guy's problem, bro?
Here, Nick raises his arm to try and get the attention of his tubing group, who are roughly 75 feet away.
We trying to have fun. He's gonna claim you.
It appears Nick reaches for something in his pocket in this moment. This moment shows physical contact with Nick by a girl in the previously uninvolved group. In this frame, you can see Nick has opened and is wielding the knife. Right after one of the boys mentions he has a knife, the entire group appears to react to Nick punching Madison in the face. This action is not captured on camera, but is supported by the collective reaction, and the fact that Madison's sunglasses are no longer on her face. In the next moments, Madison's friend Dante then punches Nick. In this frame, you can see Nick has his knife pointed towards the abdomen of AJ. In the next few frames of video, Nick cuts his stomach open, causing his intestines to fall out. We will skip to just the next frames of video. Nick stabs Riley next, who is seen here covering her stab wound. She was the first to be carried off scene at the beginning of the video. The people far in the background is Nick's group of peers. The two stabbing motions by Nick make contact with the next victim off camera, Tony. Tony was stabbed twice. He was seen at the beginning of this video helping AJ. Additionally, you can see Nick's acquaintance Ariel just a few feet from him. The next stabbed was Isaac. As he pushed Nick, Nick's knife entered Isaac's chest, cutting through two of his ribs and slicing his heart. Isaac died almost instantly. A Around this time, Nick also stabs Dante in the abdomen, making that his 5th stabbing victim.
He's dying, bro.
Wait, what?
Oh
What?
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are we serious? Is this real?
Oh my god.
Who is that?
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh my god.
Is this real?
Wait.
Is this real?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is this real?
Fight, bro, fight. Fight.
That's not Bike! That's not Bike! That's not Bike! That's not Bike! That's not Isaac! Oh my god! Oh my god! This isn't real! This isn't real!
During the interrogation, Nick is only aware that a photo of him exists. He does not know about the video at this point.
What do you think was happening at that
They
time?
were fighting me. They pointed the knife at me. They pointed the knife at me. Both boys pointed the knife at me.
Okay. Did you see anyone take this picture of you?
No, God, no. I was actually very, very scared. I was very scared. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what they were doing and why. I mean, I understand they were drunk, but I was very, you see, I was very, very scared, yelling at me and calling me child molester. That's how they all started. They kept calling me a child molester. And then they wanted to beat me up.
Did they look like they were young? Like,
I don't know. I think they look pretty young to me.
okay.
I don't think they were of the age of drinking. As soon as he came with the knife, I grabbed the knife from him. And what I did then, I mean, I shouldn't show you, but I grabbed, twisted his arm and poked him with his own knife. Then I took it from him and I started swinging. So I swung. I don't even know what hit.
If these knives don't belong to you, I would imagine your DNA is not going to be on them.
Well, I touched one of them.
You sound like you were really afraid.
Yeah, I have a quadruple bypass. I mean, I was just floating down the river. Nothing much. Every once in a while, I got up so I could pee because I can't pee in the tender. You know, shouldn't tell you that on camera, but yes, most people have to get off the thing. But why? All of a sudden, they were like, whoops. I truly feared for my life.
So when you go back to your tube, do you guys get the hell out of there? Or
No.
do you like, what do you do?
We stayed there.
Okay.
Yeah, the girls told the cops. So I personally wanted to stay and watch to see if the cops get them for fighting. I wanted to sit there for as long as possible, and then the group said, well, there's so many people, I don't know, let's just get going. We don't want to get involved in this. And yeah, but look at them now, they're attacking each other. I don't know what they're doing. Cops came and we stayed there for, I don't know, another 10, 15 minutes.
When the police were there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody asked me anything, and I said, I give them all shot. I am down the river we went. So I thought the police was there because they were fighting, because these were just boys, and they were being obnoxious. So what happened? Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah. 4 people went to the hospital with injuries,
Oh my God.
and 1 person died.
Oh no.
I don't know any of their names, and I don't know any genders, so I don't
Was
know.
that because they fought each other, or is
I
that
don't know. I don't know what their injuries are.
No. Oh my God.
Notably, Nick appears to be unaware someone died, even though he was informed earlier that he was being arrested for homicide. Both Nick and the interrogator sit in silence for 25 seconds after his reaction.
What other pictures did they give you of me?
Just that one. That's the only one I have.
They didn't take. They have lots of cameras. You should take their cameras.
Yeah.
Did you find his phone?
I don't know. Again, I've been with Sandy pretty much the whole time, and now I came here with you.
No, my whole life is down the tubes.
Well, I don't know if that's the case. Because people have the right to defend themselves.
I know, but this is Wisconsin.
This is Wisconsin.
Okay. You continue on. I usually know that people that defend themselves, they end up being accused of being this and being that. The two boys had knives on them. They didn't find any of those two knives.
I don't know.
I'm glad I actually took that kid's knife. He would have stabbed me. At least I'm here. But I'm sorry for how it ended up. They need to maybe do sobriety tests on minors on that river. The river over there is turned into a sewer. I have dragged my wife out of there pretty much against her will. I promised her it was going to be the best day. I made promises. We're going to have a great time with this. No. You know, I'm as law-abiding citizen as they come. And I'm not blaming the police. I believe that's a private land. They have to have their own security there. And they need to do better. I didn't touch those kids. I did not No.
I can make sure that happens. Can you use the restroom?
My God, why did they attack me? Stupid kids, stupid. Their parents don't know anything about them. Smoke, they drink, they do everything. And then they pick on people. Oh God. Can't get anywhere without being attacked.
Officers found the knife used in the altercation abandoned on the side of the river. Regardless, officers searched Nick's vehicle after he mentioned leaving his knife there.
Do I have your consent to look through the vehicle? And
Yes.
your neighbors must have a party or something on the road, I saw. Some of this thing.
Officers just discovered this machete in Nick's vehicle. Nick's wife provides an explanation that reveals a little bit about Nick's psyche.
He always carries him in his car. He's always afraid someone's going to get him.
What do you mean he's afraid somebody's going to get him?
Well, he sees all this stuff on news.
Yeah.
People in road rage.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know he uses this. You go to South Dakota because we have land in the wild animals out there.
I don't need it. I just was curious about it, so you guys can.
You're still the only suspect.
The suspect at this time that we have in custody currently, yes. Do you have his medications?
Yes.
Is that all of them?
Yes.
That's all he's got left?
No, but I was hoping he wouldn't be in there more than 7 days.
No, I know. But I don't know what's going to happen.
After his arrest, Nick faced 1 count of first-degree reckless homicide for the death of Isaac, 4 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety for the remaining stab victims, and 1 count of battery for punching Madison. All counts included a modifier for use with a dangerous weapon. Over the course of the next 2 years, Nick faced a legal battle to determine his verdict. The case garnered national attention due to the severity of the crime combined with his own claims of self-defense. Several of the victims spoke out about the incident and their injuries, both publicly and to the police.
I was punctured a little bit in my left lung, where they had to go in to fix my diaphragm, and then they had to put in a chest tube, and then I didn't have a nose tube.
I didn't even know there was a knife in his hand.
He just got me right here. They said that my ribs stopped the knife, I guess, from entering anymore.
During post-scene interviews, many of Nick's peers expressed disbelief in the accusations.
Everybody's shocked. He's just a very calm, caring guy. If I knew then what I know now, we would not have gone down that river. I would have been like, something happened, you gotta go. Something happened, I have to go. I would think he would have said something like that.
I can't believe it because he's a very good person, so...
You watch the news, and to me, it's good.
However, other eyewitness interrogations saw things differently.
So he was harassing them.
Yeah, he was trying to pull apart their tubes.
So then that's when I see a guy just stab some poor boy in the stomach and go straight down. And that's when he just went and stabbed everybody. He was really controlled.
I just see the dude, he stabbed him then he did the dude, he cut his whole stomach like this. He was holding his intestines.
Do you think he had opportunities to get away from that group?
Yeah. He could have stayed away, but they didn't come out the water on him. He walked into the water. He initiated it, if you want to be technical. He had every way he could have worked that if he would have just walked away.
Just started attacking everybody. I was there too. It could have happened to anyone. It's not fair. I feel like he should own up to his mistake and just plead guilty.
I normally carry my gun everywhere, and I thought, we don't need a gun on the river. So it's not my gun. Believe me, I feel like I wish I could have done more. I see that.
Both sides appear to be heavily biased about what exactly happened, drawing extremely varied comments from the public on social media.
These children in this video, these kids, had absolutely ganged up and attacked this man.
Now, did they act perfectly? Did they do what they should have? No. But I absolutely think the lies played a huge part. I think the sympathy for the victims played a huge part. And I think how he acted post-altercation played a huge part.
Notably, Nick's team of defense lawyers consisted of Corey Chirafisi and Aaron Nelson. Corey infamously worked alongside Mark Richards in the notorious Kyle Rittenhouse case, another nationally recognized case involving death and claims of self-defense. The defense's arguments included blaming the boys for creating an angry mob, made claims that while Nick could have simply walked away, the group of boys could have also just walked away, and that Nick acted in self-defense due to their aggression and unsupported accusations. They also noted that Nick only started stabbing after he was knocked to the ground and made a point to say there was underage drinking involved. Later in the case, Isaac's blood alcohol content discovered after his autopsy was 0.219%, more than 2.5 times the limit if he were an adult at the time and not 17 years old. The defense also claimed Nick lied about the knives during his interrogation due to the shock of the situation. 8 crucial days of a jury trial brought several dozen witnesses to the stand. Notable moments include AJ showing his scar from the incident. He had spent roughly a month in the hospital to recover from his injury. In the ambulance ride, his heart stopped for a total of 9 minutes. Another is Isaac's mother on the stand, who spoke about her last moments with her son.
He came out and said, some of the guys are going tubing on the river. And I said, well, I was going to ask you to pick Dad up from the airport. Dad got a flight home. And he said, I can pick Dad up. And I said, no, just go have fun with your friends on the river.
Expert opinions surrounding the case say it came down to numerous vital elements that led to the verdict. The first element that swayed the jury was Nick's interrogation and actions he took after the altercation that day. Notably, he never approached or called the police, all while he covered up his appearance. The second element was Nick's testimony. Outside of confirming that he's lied about the situation.
When you spoke with Brandy Hart, were you truthful to her about the knife?
No, I lied about the knife.
Was that your knife?
It was.
He had very clear memories about the actions of others that supported his self-defense claim.
Do you remember getting hit in the head there?
Yes.
Was that a gentle hit?
No.
When people stopped attacking you, what did you do?
I walk away.
Did you?
They punched me. They pushed me down. They threw me in the water. I hit my head.
What do you believe would have happened to you had you not used your knife?
I would have died.
Why did you toss the knife?
I was overwhelmed with just fear, residual fear.
But when it came to Nick's actions that went against his narrative, he would fail to remember, resulting in the prosecutor parroting the phrase,
well, let's take a look at the video.
We saw a video here about your being arrested and told that you were arrested for homicide.
You're being placed under arrest for a homicide and attempted homicide.
Did you remember that?
After watching the video, memory came back, but I don't remember that.
You ran up on these boys, didn't you?
You call that run? Okay.
Well, we're going to take a look at the video. They made it readily apparent they did not want you over by them, correct?
That's not true.
And since you reviewed the video, you know that before you ran up on them, you were touching your knife in your pocket to make sure it was there, right?
I don't remember that.
Well, let's take a look. And you made contact with their legs, didn't you?
I don't remember that.
Did you see it on the video?
I see it on the video. I don't remember actually making contact. I don't remember any of that stuff.
You never stumbled backwards or anything like that?
It wasn't a somewhat.
Well, let's take a look at the video. This 115-pound woman attacked you while you're standing there holding a knife.
She could have been 500 pounds.
You've never told anyone ever that Riley Madison attacked you and that's why you stabbed her, right? You're saying it today for the first time.
I don't remember this whole thing. I don't remember.
All right. Do you remember saying, let's go?
Objection asked and answered.
Overruled. I don't remember.
You don't remember talking to Sheriff Knudsen?
No.
Well, if you don't remember, you don't remember. We're going to play that video and then I have some questions for you.
Did you see anybody injured?
No.
You didn't see anybody injured? No.
You lied to Sheriff Knudsen, right?
I don't remember that conversation. But yes.
You didn't know there was a video of what happened on the river, did you?
I didn't know whether I was dead or alive at that point.
She also didn't know that there was a video, right?
No. I don't remember what I said or what I didn't say to her. I don't remember even having an interview with her.
So you can't remember anything about what you told her, but when Mr. Nelson's asking you questions, you can remember all these feelings you had at the time. Is that true?
Oh,
Do you remember answering his questions about how you were feeling that day?
the feelings I had when I was attacked?
And when you were meeting with the Lieutenant Hart?
Objection, that's. Can you approach?
He is skillful at crafting a story that matches what he needs to say to avoid the consequences for his actions. Why would he say that these boys pulled his pants down? What a bizarre lie to make up. He thinks to himself, if I say one boy pulled a knife, it would be good, but if it's two, that would be better. So he crafts this elaborate story. How is that possible? That he can only remember the facts, the beliefs he had that assist his defense, and nothing else. How many times did he say on the stand, I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Sure, I lied about everything I said when I talked to Lieutenant Hart about what happened, but now I'm telling the truth. So now believe me. No. One of the many things I'm going to be grateful about when this is done is that I never have to hear again that the actions he took that day was the fault of these boys. Their best friend was murdered by this guy. And to say that it's their fault is despicable.
Nick faced over 90 years in prison and was found guilty on every count by the jury's decision. 2 years and 1 day after the incident, the court handed down his sentence. He was ultimately sentenced to 20 years in prison with 6 years of extended supervision. Due to his homicide charge being a Class B felony, he will likely serve the entirety of his 20-year sentence, making his date of release 2044 when he will be 74 years old. He won't be released from probation until he is 80 years old. Since Isaac's death, his family has created the Isaac Schumann Foundation, which focuses on providing scholarships to motivated youth. We've included a link in the description below for those interested in donating.